Yo, Sabledo Gaming here, and for this video I have compiled what I think are the top 5 headgears in Rainbow Six Siege. Now you may be wondering why Siege. Well, on my channel it is my goal to address many different games, and based on my content this may be surprising, but I love Rainbow Six Siege. It's one of my favorite games on Xbox One. I put many hours into it, many hours, and I just wanted to bring you content for Rainbow Six Siege. I know it looks out of place for the videos that I make, but bear with me here, and I just wanted to make this video. So I bring to you my top 5 headgear on Rainbow. Now before I start, one more thing. This list is based on what I think are the coolest headgears, and I will try not to be biased because you may not like the headgear that I like. But my goal in this video is for you to leave with an idea for what the coolest headgears in Rainbow are. It's to help you make a choice on it's to help you make a choice on which headgears that you want, because there's many cool headgears in this game and I just want to make a video of just the coolest so that you get an idea. So without further ado, my top 5 headgears for Rainbow Six Siege. Number 5, my 5th headgear on this list looks super sick, and it's free for Season Pass owners, which makes it the easiest headgear to get, like at least if you own the Season Pass, and if you don't, you can't even get this headgear. And for that reason, this is number 5 on my list, but this headgear is called Cadaver, or Cadaver, I don't even know. It's called Cadaver for Capitao, the new skull rain operator. Other than being a bonus item for owning the Season Pass, this headgear just looks epic. You can see Capitao's eye with the eye patch removed. You can see his like broken dead eye, and it's just terrifying and disturbing. But not only that, but the skull piece on his face, on Capitao's headgear, it just that smile with the teeth, everything. It just reminds me of the movie Donnie Darko, and like Frank the Rabbit. He's got like the same set of teeth and like the same smile, and it just reminds me of Frank every time I look at this new Capitao headgear. And for that reason, I just think this headgear is so much cooler and scarier. Now, that was number 5, Capitao's headgear, Cadaver. Now on to number 4. Now, number 4 on my list is Blitz's selfie. Now, I don't know if this headgear is a reference to something or what, but dang, Blitz seems to be the most, like, messed up operator in the entire game. Like if you just look at his normal operator, he's not that messed up. He, obviously it seems Smoke or Doc are more psychotic, but for some reason they decided to give Blitz smile headgear and selfie headgear, and those are like the 2 most psychotic headgear in the entire game. So Blitz must be crazy in the head, and we just don't know about it. But out of the 2 psychotic headgears, selfie is more psychotic to me, with that large maniacal smile. But not only the smile is present, but he's got that golden tooth, which is kind of a cool feature, I think. But what really tops the cake for this helmet is that, like, unlike most helmets, like, there's like that little extra set of detail to this one. Like if you look on the helmet to this headgear, there's warts all over it, and like I don't even know what to call it. I call them warts, but this gives the headgear much more detail. But too bad it's R6 only, and that means you can only spend money to get it. But maybe one day it'll be Renon purchasable, like some of the other like weapon skins. They were R6 only, but now you can purchase them with Renon. But maybe one day you can do that for selfie. But for now, it sadly isn't, which places it in 4th instead of being high on this list. But you know what it is higher on this list? Number 3. Number 3 goes to Buck and his goalie headgear. This headgear is so cool to me. It gives Buck a mask over his face, which makes him so much cooler. Because before that, he kind of looked, I don't know, he looked like an average operator, like every other one. But now he looks, as far as epicness, he looks closer to Fuse in the sense that he's got like this crazy mask on. Also, the sheer fact it's a hockey mask makes him feel like a brutal psychopath, like Jason Voorhees or something like that. And what tops this headgear off for me is that it's one of the few headgears that match with the operator's outfit, which is the downfall to much other cool headgears. Like for instance, you know IQ, like her angel outfit just does not match with her actual outfit, the angel headgear, and that's such a cool headgear. But for me, the fact that that doesn't match ruins it entirely. The headgear is just absolutely almost. But yeah, like this is one of the cool headgears that match. Like the hockey mask is white, Buck's outfit is white. There's red on the mask. There's like red on Canadian his patch on his jacket. Yeah, there's red and white. Yeah, his outfit matches. And other than the fact that matches, this tier 3 headgear is also purchasable with Renon, which makes it so much easier to put on this list because you can just buy it. You don't need R6 credits. You can just get it with the in-game Renon, and that just makes it better than Selfie and better than Cadaver because you can just get it. Like if you just try hard enough, you can get it. Now on to number 2. And second place on this list is Bandits Gold Pro League headgear. I think this headgear is deserving of this place because, in my opinion, it is the coolest out of the gold headgears to choose from. That SWAT visor on his helmet is like a solid brick of gold. Plus, the gold on his helmet matches his outfit because he's got yellow stripes on his jacket, which is a major plus. And did I mention, like, this is a stretch. Like, this entire list has been about like headgears that might be easy to get, like to get you to get a headgear. But I wanted, like, this is high on the list because of its exclusiveness. Because this headgear is exclusive. I haven't confirmed this, but I don't think it will be available forever, as it is a part of the Pro League tournament. That the tournament obviously doesn't last forever, and neither will this exclusive headgear. Like, they had Pro League skins before, and now they're gone, and this same will happen to this headgear. But the exclusiveness makes it cooler than usual. But I want to be truthful to my list, and for that reason, it's also not even number 1. So let's go on to number 1. But first, let's have some honorable mentions. Okay, guys, I chose 3 picks for these honorable mentions, and let's go on to number 3. Number 3 for this honorable mentions is Blackbeard's Seahawk mask or headgear. I wanted to talk about this headgear because it is a little hidden and most people don't know about it. And if you like main Blackbeard, like he's your best or favorite character, then this headgear is for you because it's honestly his only truly unique headgear, other than the Rhino, which we can all say is a little bland. But what takes it off the list is that it's a little too expensive, and it honestly doesn't look cool enough for this list. I just wanted to mention it. That's why it's an honorable mention. Now, number 2 for honorable mentions goes to Tachanka's Racer headgear. I left it off this list because my reason for including this headgear is extremely biased. I only included this headgear into this list because Tachanka's my favorite operator, and I didn't want to like have a headgear for that reason, and that's not truthful to my list. Now, you may be saying, why is Tachanka your favorite operator? Well, I chose him as my favorite operator when the game first came out, and I'm sticking to that. He's so cool. He's got that DP28 turret. I just love him so much. I wish they gave him a buff because right now he's considered the worst operator in the game. But about the headgear, too bad it costs R6 because with that alone, no one will buy it. And especially since Tachanka is the most underused operator in the entire game with like a 4% pick rate. Ubisoft, this character needs a buff. Like, help him out. Like, this headgear is not going to be owned by anyone because no one plays Tachanka, and this headgear is just, but the headgear itself is so cool, but that's why it's an honorable mention. I had to leave it out because no one will have it. It won't help you at all. So now on to number 1 in honorable mention. Number 1 on honorable mentions goes to Doc's Anatomical. This one was very, very, very hard for me not to put it on this list because I thought it looked so cool. It turns him into the freaking Terminator, and it is purchasable but with Renon, which is a huge plus. Now, the reason why it's not on the list is because it's a top 5, not a top 6. And I just thought, like, I looked at all of them and based them on looks alone. For some reason, I thought Blitz's Selfie was just that much cooler to put Doc's Anatomical into honorable mentions. But by no means, yeah, buy the mask. If you play Doc, it's so cool. Doc's Anatomical should be number 6 if this is top 5. In fact, actually, it could be between 5 and 4, but it's not on this list. So, yeah. Now on to number 1 of my list. Now, for number 1 on my list for the best headgear in all of Rainbow Six. Now, this is for one reason, and like it's the best for right now. It's for one reason only. This headgear is the best in Rainbow Six in my opinion, or just for looks. It is Smoke's Residue. This headgear, in my opinion, is the coolest in Rainbow period as of right now, because what makes it so cool is the fact that it's so unique. It completely changes Smoke's head. Most headgears are just changes to their headgear. Like, it just makes their headgear cooler. Like, it doesn't change anything about it. Just different colors or different, like, stuff on it, different patterns. It just makes your headgear cooler. But this, like, is a total revamp to Smoke's head. Like, it looks like an entirely new operator. Like, I mean, seriously, take someone who has never seen Smoke before and show him Smoke's default headgear, like how he looks normally, and then show him Residue. He will say that, like, if you show him head portraits, that person will probably say that they are 100% different characters and don't even look alike. And that total uniqueness is what I'm looking for in a headgear. It also satisfies me. This headgear also satisfies me and my friends for like a long request. We've been saying for a long time that there should be an operator with like a hazmat suit on, and this headgear makes it seem like that operator is real in this game because it's like a hazmat like mask, and that makes this headgear like the most awesome to me. It's like the coolest headgear in the entire game. And also, did I mention this headgear is purchasable with Renon? You can buy this headgear with Renon, which increases its hype because you could be styling with the best headgear in the entire game right now without the use of money. Now, that was my list. If you think I missed an operator, like their awesome headgear, then put it down in the comments. And also, tell me about what your list would be, like if you were to make this list. I'm interested in hearing it in the comments. Well, this is it. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and have a great day.